Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with me, Betsy Atkins. And today, well, I've seen a lot of YouTubers do this, and I thought I wanted to do a story time too because I've got like a story to tell. And you know, everything here is like the truth, so like yeah. Like, I'm not telling any lies, this is just what has happened to me, so let's do it. So basically this story time starts off in high school. When I first went to high school, I made several new friends, as you do. And like, I made friends with this girl. Let's just call her, for example, Peach. This is just the name of my candle, but like, let's just call her Peach. So Peach and me were really good friends. We were like besties. You know, like the type of besties like you've been like friends with for like a month. So anyway, I introduced her to my other friends and she got good friends with them as well. And then one day she added me to this group chat and I was like, oh, it's a group chat. Yay, I can meet more people and more friends. And so I was just like, hi. And they were like, hi. There was this one person in the group. Her name was apparently called Jeannie, spelled jeans. Yeah, I know, with an I in the end. It's like insane. So, her name was Jeannie, and I was just like, okay, sure, I'm not gonna judge her for her name, but okay. So, this girl called Peach, she was just like, oh, look, here's my friend called Jeannie. And every time, like, Jeannie spoke in the chat, it was something negative. Like, it was either like, oh, like, faggots and stuff. And it was just, I was just like, whoa, that's a bit inappropriate. And then this girl messaged me and said that I was like ugly and that I was fat and that I should kill myself. And with being how innocent and idiotic I was, I tried it. Anyway, so I was just like, and I said to the group chat, guys, I just like done something bad, like I just done something bad. And then Peach messaged me and was just like, let me see. And I was just like, what? Like, why would you want to see? So, being as dumb as I was, I took a picture and sent it to her because I am stupid, okay? Today we don't lose lies. So, I sent that picture to her, and yeah. My friend texted me, who is my now ex-boyfriend. Yeah, a lot has happened between them. Between now and then. Between them. I'm so awkward and it's so disgusting. So basically, I went to school the next day and I just went through my day as usual, just a little bit nervous to see all my friends who are in the group chat and stuff, because I'm dumb. So yeah, I went in the next day, I was like, yeah. And then I got to art, which was like after lunch. And I was just like doing my artsy stuff. And I was just like talking to the girl opposite me. And like, that's how you do art. So basically I got called out of the classroom to go to guidance. And my anxiety was like literally like, whew, like it just me walking through those corridors. So anyway, I walked to guidance, and the guidance teacher was just like,
oh, I heard you did this last night, and I heard you did this last night.
And I was like, yeah, do you know the whole story though? No. And she was like,
oh yeah, they showed me evidence.
and I was like, which evidence did they show you, and who is it? And she was like,
oh, I'm not gonna tell you who it is.
and I was like, oh, well, I already know. So she called my parents, my dad and my mom, and they came into school and they were really worried. They were like worried sick. And like, I keep on moving because I'm really nervous about this video. So my parents got called in. My parents got called in. They were like worried sick. They took me home and like discussed everything. I was like, and they took me home, and my mum was like,
give me phone.
so she like scrolled through my phone and she was just like, who's this girl Jeannie? And I was just like, oh, that's one of his friends. And my mum was like, she told you to do what you did last night, and she told you that you were ugly and fat. So basically my mum ran like the IP address and like saw like the date the account was made on, and like she like literally realized that it was a fake account, like
it was a fake account.
And so and the thing I noticed like a day after was like, because like every time Jeannie went off, Peach went on, and then when Peach was off, Jeannie went on. So I was like, and it was obviously her. And so I don't know how long I was off for, but I was off for like, I don't even know. And the teachers at my school told my mom that I needed to get help. Like, first of all, she didn't know the whole story, and then second of all, she makes me feel like I'm a crazy bitch, so thank you a lot. So I went into school. I didn't speak to Peach, same thing. So I didn't speak to Peach, and yeah. And then she kept on hanging around where I was hanging around, so it was kind of like hard like to like go around her and stuff. So about a month later, I stupidly forgave her. And I really do mean stupidly, because I just ruined my life then and there. So I started to be friends with her, and then her and my best friend started hanging out and became best friends, and she and me actually had several fights about like how she treated me, like how she got her boyfriends to treat me, because she had several boyfriends. Like, since then I think she's had like 5 boyfriends.
Oof.
Anyway, I couldn't even deal with that. I mean, 5 boyfriends, like, like what? Like, how do you even get a boy to like you? Like, what? Anywho, so like they started hanging out, they started being best friends. Please go away. They started being best friends, and like he just didn't hang out with me anymore that much. Anyway, so one of her boyfriends was actually like my best friend before they got together, and then he just like started like ignoring me and like started being horrible to me because she, go away boyfriend, when I was, because of like she was like being, whenever she was being mean to me, he was being mean to me too. And I always tried to make him see that she didn't actually like him, she just liked like him buying her stuff, and he never really like, you know, understood that fact. And I see why I couldn't like think that bad of like someone who's like dating me either. But anyway, they broke up. So this was about 4 or 5 months ago. And then she started to like my ex, who she knew I wasn't over, which is just great. She started liking him, and then he told me that he would never go out with her, like never. So like a couple days after they started dating, which made me very sad, I tried to tell him and warn him of what she's done to like other like boys and other like people like me, and he just told me to like shut the fuck up. And her ex before him, my ex, I said to him that he was like being really mean to me when he was with her, and he apologized and he said I was a real like jerk and I was stupid, and I was like, yes you were. They started dating, and like she always like went on his phone and said my boyfriend doesn't love me, and just ran around, and like sometimes she would like actually go around and like shout, he's trying to rape me. Yeah, I know. Fucking weird. So anyway, like he just like, I think he got a little bit fed up of her and then just dumped her the day of the Christmas dance. So they like stopped dating, and like I put up this like massive post about her and how rude she was to me and like calling her out on it. And then she reposted it on her Facebook, and everybody just like started like going like, dude, stop, like she was right to call you out on it and being on my side and all that. And then she deleted the post because she was like, oh no, I've crossed the line. Yes, well you did that a long time ago, didn't you? There's a car outside. So anyway, like I still like my ex at this point when they've broken up. So I wasn't in school for like 5 weeks, maybe 4 to 5 weeks, I think 5 weeks. So like I wasn't there for like the Christmas dance or the like the talent show that I signed up for, which is really sad because I actually wanted to do that. I was putting work into it, so I think I left like the 5th of December, maybe before, because basically I in class we were doing like Christmas dancing. Like, why do you have to dance with boys to do dancing? Like, ew. So we were doing Christmas dancing, and one of the boys, so before this I had maths, and that PE was a last like lesson. So like before this I had maths and I got 44% on my test, and I was like, oh my god, I got 44% on my test. I was literally in tears because I thought my parents would like murder me. So anyway, in like, obviously they wouldn't because I love them and they love me, you know, we're the perfect family. So anyway, like I got tripped up in PE class while I was dancing with a boy. He tripped me up, I fell on the floor, I looked stupid, I felt stupid, and you know, I was crying up the test as well. And then 3 of the girls in my class started laughing at me. I'm sorry. They started laughing at me, and they just started laughing at me, right? And I was just like, I'm not laughing at that. And they were just like, I'm not laughing at that. So I put my finger up at them. I swear I've never done that before, ever. Like, never. So, like, I put my finger up at them, and then they made fun of that. So anyway, I was like very upset. The 3 girls made fun of me. I got tripped up. I looked stupid. I looked dumb. I was humiliated. And basically, so I went and got dressed, and I was like so like I was crying. And you know, my best friends were like, was it him? I was like, obviously it was him. I didn't trip over air. And then they just like walked off, and so yeah. They didn't wait for me or anything. And then the teacher pulled me over. He was like, and then this nice girl who I actually used to have a crush on, because I just think she's a really nice person. Like, she's just like amazing and beautiful. Like, so this girl like just like she like walked with me up to like the like gate, and she was just like, bye, I have to go and walk with my friend. And I was like, okay, thank you. And she was actually like quite nice. She was like asking me if I was okay. I'm just like, I'm great, thanks. Great, thanks. And then like I walked home by myself, and I was like bawling my eyes out. So I called my mom, and I just told her like what was happening, and she was just like, oh my god, you're kidding. And I went home, and they said, oh yeah, my mom said, yeah, you're not going back. And then my dad came home from work, and he was just like, what's wrong? And I was just like, my mom told him what was going on, and like then my mom asked me if I was feeling suicidal, and I said yes, because I was. This is a very emotional story. So I didn't go back for 5 weeks. I'm gonna do part 2 of this.